your boy Schema back with another episode for the Dynasty. Here to talk about the overs and unders for the Dynasty League. Who's gonna put up big points? Who's gonna get shut down? Is it gonna be, a defensive type game? Is it gonna be a shootout? We're not gonna take long, but I couldn't do the show alone. We got Bino on the show. What's up, Bino?
What's up, Dynasty? How y'all doing?
And that high flying offense of the Patriots. All right. How about, and we also got Solomon Kane on the show. What's up, Solomon Kane?
What it do, babe?
Defensive minded baller. Okay, the first game we're going to talk about, got the Titans and the Falcons already. Just played a preseason game. But last year was last year, and this year's this year. Dion known for playing defense, making it tough on fellas around the league. He was 8th in defense last year. On offense, he only scored 21.1 points a game. And he was 27th in total yards. On the other hand, the Titans was 20th in defense. On the offensive side of the ball, he averaged 26.7 points a game, but was 19th in total offense. Bino, how do you see this game going?
Man, I see it going under 56 points in this game with the collective score. And that's only because of the stats that you mentioned, right? It sounded like it was pretty average defense. Judging by the week 4 of the preseason, though, you did put up 41 points on the scheme. But preseason is preseason. We all know that. It could have been 100 and things might have changed. You know what I'm saying? But I got it going under. And actually, I got you taking that game by a few points. It's going to be a tight one. I think, whoever win the defensive game, I think is going, overall win the game. But I do got it going under 56.
All right. How about you, Solomon Kane? You're familiar with Dion. Y'all play quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta agree with Bino, man. I think it'll be under 56. I don't think. I'm pretty sure you're gonna average about 30 in that game, and I give Noop about 10 in that game. Somewhere up in there, 12, maybe 10 points. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dion defense pretty good, but he do throw pick sixes. You know what I mean? So that could be the difference in this game.
All right, I'm gonna have to agree. I like it under. I think both guys keep each other in check. We played many times before. I see the game going under. I think coming into that game, guys can try to get a feel for each other. We probably tried to hide some tricks up on our sleeves during the preseason, not show too much. So I agree with it's gonna be real close and tight. All right, next game. We got the Giants, who was 32nd in total yards last year. 13.6 points a game on the offensive side of the ball. But guess what? He was 14th in defense. But he goes up against the high-powered Cowboys, who was 19th in defense. But on the offensive side of the ball, the Cowboys, managed by Expert, scored 34.9 points a game. He was 4th in total offense. All right, Solomon McCain, I'm going to come to you first in this game. How you see this game playing out?
Oh man, the Giants against the Cowboys. Whew, man, I'm gonna go with over. I think the Cowboys gonna put up on the Giants for sure. I think I get the Giants 21. I give them 21 in this game though, but I give Expert about 41. So, definitely over. You know what I mean? I know they familiar with each other. I know they done played each other a couple times, but I know the Giants, he can attend, he can turn the ball over, you know what I'm saying? And, Expert playing with that middle linebacker, so, he going to be all over the field. So I'm pretty sure he's going to snatch a couple pick sixes and probably put up 3 touchdowns on the offensive side of the ball. So, I give him 3 defensive touchdowns and 3 offensive touchdowns. So, yeah, he going to put up about 40. Something like that, 40-something.
All right, how about you, Bino?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go over, too. When you look at the high-powered offense of the Cowboys, man, it's really, it's not much you can say, right? We can't get mad at it, nothing like that. I actually looked at both of these teams' rosters, and they are fairly balanced on each side. Like strong corners on one side of the ball, on both sides of the ball. I'm sorry, both teams. Strong offensive line play. They balance when it comes to the actual roster, but I think this game gonna come down to user skills. When you look at the matchup history, I don't remember a game where experts not putting up 30, 35, on the Giants. So I'm gonna definitely have to go with over, and I think the Cowboys gonna pull it away.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with that. I'm taking the over. It might be 60 in this game here from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to be nice. Nah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be
Expert going for expert going for expert going for the home run.
You gonna put the Nuggets up? You gonna go with the Nuggets?
It's gonna be some McDonald's chicken nuggets for the league. The Giants do have a defense and a ball control style. So in order to avoid the chicken nuggets, you just can't throw no picks. That's simple as that. All right, moving on to the next game. We got a top-notch defense. That's the Dolphins. He was second in defense last year. On offense, hey, guess what? He was averaging 32 points a game, and he was ninth in total yards. And he plays a divisional foe in week 1. That's Matty Ice of the Bills, who was 30th in defense, kind of had a down year. On offense, he averaged 27.6 points a game, and he was 21st in total offense last year. All right, Bino, that's your divisional foe. Well, actually, both of them. How you see this game playing out?
Man, this is a tough one, man, especially one to predict. But I do definitely think it's going to go under 56 points in this game. I think the defense is going to win this game, right? Whoever I think that last, win the turnover battle, get them last couple picks is going to definitely win the game. I think both users, when it comes to stick skills, make good decisions with the ball, know where to place it, know how to read the defense. They both have a very, very, very good run game, even though the Bills haven't shown it last year, being in like the bottom third with the average rushing yards a game. But, that doesn't mean he can't run the ball. So I think it's going to be a ball control, turnover battle. Kind of, a lot of 4 or 3 and outs, a lot of punts in this game. And I think, controversially, I got the Bills winning this game under 56 points, like I said. And that's only because Elijah Reese, who is the Dolphins D lineman, he is out for the next 6 weeks.
Oh, man.
And without him, now I think he got like a 72, 73 overall as his backup. So that run game going to be wide open. So I definitely got the Bills. And for this game, I'm going under 56.
Okay, Solomon Kane, you played tight quite a bit. Stranger to the AFC East. How you see this game playing out?
I think I agree with Bino, man. Man, looking at the Bills wide receivers, man, them boys deadly, bro. But tight can play some good defense. They familiar with each other's styles. I definitely got to go under 56. I think it's gonna be a pretty tight game. I think the Bills might pull it off by 3 or 6 points, something like that. But yeah. Absolutely, man. I think it's gonna be under 56, dude, for sure.
Well, on this one,
a division game too. You know what I mean? So yeah.
On this one, I have to disagree with both of y'all. I got it going over. I see many big plays in this game. Not only just from the defensive side of the ball, but I see maybe somebody might score in 2 plays on certain drives to kind of speed up the game.
Gotcha.
So we'll see how it plays out. A lot of weapons offense. You got Abraham, you got Wharton or whatever. So, I see this game going over. I'll take a shot at the over. It'll be close, but I like it over. I think both guys might score 30 points. That's just me.
Is that even with the addition of Denzel Ward in the offseason?
Yeah, Ward is over there, but just the way they play. Matt Ice is a fast-paced type player. If he slows it down like you guys said, then yeah, I'll be wrong. But I don't see that. I don't see him, trying to slow things down. He's a fast-paced type guy most of the times when I see him. If he runs the ball, then that does make him a better player because he becomes unpredictable. So we'll see how it goes. It's like one of those situations like real-life games. The first game go under, and then they see each other again. It might go over, or it might go over this time, and then under in the second game when they play. But we'll see. I'm taking the over in this one. They had a lot of plans in the offseason to get ready for each other. A lot of time to get ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We'll go on to the next game. Next game is going to be the Panthers versus the Jaguars. Last year, the Panthers was 21st in defense. Jaguars was 13th in defense. The Panthers on offense was 25th in total yards. They put up 24 points a game. Jacksonville put up about the same at 24.5, but was 26 in total yards. All right. You know a thing or two about defense, Mr. Solomon Kane.
Yeah.
How you see this game going?
I gotta go with under, man. I think under gonna win the game. Matter of fact, since we talking under, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna score over 56. I don't think. I give this game about. I get a Panther 17 to under 24, somewhere up in there, maybe. You know what I mean? Pretty tight game. They both play good defense. Under can turn it up, you know what I'm saying? With the players he got a nice solid roster over there. So yeah, I give him under, but I think the Jags gonna come out with the win.
All right, how about you, Bino?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I think the Jags are gonna win, and I think this game is gonna be under 56 points. I think, like you said, they both in the middle, kind of lower middle of the pack defensively. But when I look at their roster, I see the Jaguars have a couple of speedy receivers, one of which is Greg Franks. And looking at the Panthers roster, they have a stout front seven. I'm talking about averaging 90, averaging 89. But that back end, nobody's gonna be able to stop Greg Franks, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to go with under on the win. Like my man Solomon said, it's gonna be a close game, probably a touchdown. But I don't see him, elapsing 56 points.
Nah.
I'm gonna have to agree with this one too. I like the under just because I think both guys gonna try to set the tone, get a feel for each other, come in and try to play mistake-free ball. But that mistake is coming somewhere, and I think it's gonna be on C-Rock throwing the pick to under. That's gonna be the deciding factor in the game. That's how I see it. So we all agree on the under. Who wins it? It's gonna be a tough one. It might be the person that has the ball last, but I like under 56. All right, we're moving on to the next. We're gonna talk about the Eagles and the Saints. The Eagles was 18th on defense last year, but on offense he averaged 35.5 points a game and was 7th in total offense. The Saints, on the other hand, was 16th in defense, 30th in total offensive yards, and only put up 17.5 points a game. How do you see this game going, Bino?
I see this being over 56. We got to look at the Eagles, right? The Eagles did not do bad last year. I mean, he's in a tough division, one of which with expert who has a high power offense, and you got the Super Bowl champion, the Bus, in that division. He still didn't do bad. I think he landed at like 10-6.
Oh yeah.
But when you look at his roster, I think he has a hidden gem that nobody's talking about that we need to bring more attention to, and that is his quarterback, Jamal Rhodes. He got a 93 overall quarterback with 88 speed and very sufficient arm. You know what I mean? And looking at the Saints roster, they definitely improved defensively and offensively, but they don't seem as though they're going to be a match for the Eagles. So I'm going to have to go with over. I think the Eagles going to put up like 35-40. I got my guy Squire and the Saints putting up at least 25, 28 points. It's going to be a shootout, but I think ultimately the Eagles is going to walk away with that one. And I think that game's going to be over 56 points.
All right, how about you, Solomon Kane?
Yeah, I agree with Bino, man. I think the Pope gonna turn it up, put up some points on him. You know what I'm saying? He like Bino said, I can see him putting up at least 40 plus. And I give Squire, I don't give him 28, but I give him around 17, somewhere up in there maybe. So yeah, it might be right there, right over 56 points, man, like right over. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I agree, but I think the reason this game gonna go over, I think that KP gonna jump out quick, maybe 21-0, and then the Saints that's gonna take the Saints out of this game. And when you do that, here come them pick sixes again, and they're gonna be fast paced. You're gonna be down so much you can't even run the ball no more to get back into the game. So I think by halftime, it can be ugly. It can be ugly.
Yeah, it can be
28-3. It can be real ugly by halftime.
Nice and sloppy, bro. Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next game.
Yeah.
We got the Texans the Texans and the Chiefs. Last year, Texans was 27th in defense. They put up 21.1 points a game, and also was 15th in total offense. The Chiefs, on the other hand, actually put up 30.3 points a game, which is no surprise with Patrick Mahomes. But he was 32nd in defense. And on offense, he was 22nd in total yards. All right, Solomon McCain, how you see this game playing out?
Oh man, I get this one over, man. I think it's gonna go over for sure. I give the Chiefs the win. You know, my man, I mess with my boy J. I like GB, you dig? But man, I gotta give it to the Chiefs, man. They too explosive, bro. I think he gonna play real fast. You know how FJ play, man. He trying to hit you deep every play. So, you know, I know he got some receivers over there. He got that big arm. I know for sure he gonna put up at least 40. I'm give him about 40 plus, man, for sure. So yeah, I got this game going over. I think JB might put up about 20, 17 points, somewhere up in that 21 points. But yeah, this game definitely going over, bro. Playing with them Chiefs, man. Them Chiefs trying to put it on. They going up on you, dog, for sure. They not playing around. He gonna throw the ball probably 85% of the time. So yeah, I give him over.
All right, how about you, Bino?
I gotta agree, man. You said 85% of the time, Solomon. I think it's
about
90%. Yeah, 90% of the time.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, my bad, man. You're right. 95% of the time, he gonna throw that ball, dude. I promise you. Yeah.
And then I got them taking. I got the Chiefs winning the game, and I got this over 56 as well. When you just look at the speed at receiver, bro, on his team, and then you look at the secondary of the Texans. I think the secondary got his best corner is like 84 overall, Ash with 92 speed.
Yeah,
that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. So I definitely got the Chiefs in this game. However, I think the Texans can win this game if he use ball control, throw to the tight end on third downs, get the quick points when you're in the red zone, play stout defense and cover over the top. But I don't think discipline is a real factor when you want to sticks. You gotta let your emotions not come in, and it's hard not to do that. So I got the Chiefs.
The Titans, the Texans did mention to me that he changed a little strategy for this season. He got something new, so you might, we got to see what he gonna do. But he do have a different plan coming into this season from what we was talking about it, and he told me he got some tricks up his sleeve. He gonna, come in and do some different stuff this season. So we'll see how it pan out.
All right, now I got this game going way over. This is a game you will put your money on. This game, you can have $2,000. Your rent costs $2,000. You gonna wait till that $2,000. Now, so the Texans, he did drop the running back by the name of Xavier Rowe.
Yeah.
Was that for the change of scheme? Because he did get rid of, Hunt. Nah, that ain't gonna change it. Because JB could be down by 14 early. That's gonna change the game again. Now, if it's 7-7, we might have a chance of this game got to go over, bro. I'm putting my rent money on this. I'm gonna say this is our 100-point game of the week.
What?
Wow.
This game gonna be lit.
Oh,
trust me on that. It's gonna be fast paced. It ain't gonna be no slowing down. Don't let that running back fool you back there. Ain't gonna be no slowing down. I don't see it. JB, because the Chiefs gonna control the tempo, and JB like to throw too. But the Chiefs, I think the Chiefs gonna control the tempo of the game. So I got it going way over.
He got a starting right tackle out. So I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna help. I don't know if that's gonna change anything. But he do have a right tackle out. But he look like he got a nice backup coming behind him, Bo Anderson. So we'll see what happens. All
right, moving on to the next game, we got the Packers versus the Bears. Last year, the Packers was 11th on defense. The Bears was 12th on defense. Offensively, the Packers was 20th in total yards and put up 22.1 points a game. On offense, the Bears put up 31.3 and was 12th in offensive yards. All right, Bino, how you see this game playing out?
I got this game going under 56 points for sure. But I do have the Bears winning this game. I got you winning this game, Solomon. From what I seen the Packers was very stout against the run. But like you mentioned, this game, the Bears, y'all can pass the ball over there too. So I think the key to this game is going to be limiting mistakes. If, when you're passing the ball, you're throwing them picks, and it's going to be a closer game than it should be. But we all know from watching Mo streams, Mo get living on them streams, let Madden do something wrong, and Mo losing his mind. So you know what I mean. I definitely got the Bears winning this game. I think it's gonna be a close defensive battle, probably within a touchdown or two, but it's definitely gonna be under 56 points.
Yeah.
Okay, Solomon, gang, this your game. You don't have to elaborate. Skip it.
No, it's all good. I mean, we coming in, man. We coming in and we trying to play mistake-free football, like Bino said, throwing the ball. He is pretty stout against the run. It's hard to run the ball on that team. They got some good defensive players, some good linebackers over there, good cornerbacks that can hit. Their safeties can come down and make some hits. They play pretty fast. I mean, they be flying all over the place. So when we decide to throw the ball, we definitely got to take care of the ball. That can be the reason why this game might be close, because my little quarterback, man, sometimes he can when he get under pressure, he can overthrow some balls. So if we can control that, man, I think we can probably put up 30, 31 somewhere up in there, and we're gonna try to keep him under 17 points. So it might be under. I can kind of see it being under, because I'm not trying to come out there and we just trying to win the game. So that's all I'm focusing on.
All right, I agree. I got this game going under. Wouldn't bet on it, but yeah, under 56 points. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised the game don't even reach 45 points. So
yeah,
we'll wait and see. But I like it under. Okay, going on to the next game. We got the Lions versus the Cardinals. Last season, the Lions was 22nd in total defense. On offense, he averaged 26.4 points a game and was 28th in total offense. But guess what? He going up against the number one defense last year. The Cardinals, number one. On offense, the Cardinals put up 25.3 points a game and was 24th in total offense. All right, you NFC, Solomon Kane, gonna come to you first. How you see this game playing out?
Man, I can see Murray going in. I don't know how this new user. I know they have a old boy got fired last year. The old Detroit Lions head coach had to leave. I think something happened. I don't know what happened, but I'm not familiar with this new user. I don't know how he played, but I can go with Chris Murray. Chris Murray like to throw the ball. He like to play real fast. He like to look downfield. He got a fast. He got a nice quarterback that can throw the ball, run the ball. Man, he got a D tackle that's on his team that I don't think nobody gonna get past, Aaron Marshall. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, man, looking at this team defensively, yeah, they not giving up a lot of points. I give Detroit Lions, he might score about between 10 and 13 points in this game. I give the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals' offensive line a little shot this year. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened with his offensive line. He's not too good. But if they can block and give him a time to throw that ball down that field, he might put up about 50, bro. So I get his game over, man.
All right, how about you, Bino?
Hey, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna say the Cardinals, and this is no disrespect to the new user, man. I done been a new user myself, but I'm looking at them lines that you inherited, bro, and they didn't leave you. Centaur didn't leave you anything, bro.
Nothing, bro.
So you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to say definitely over on this game, but I'm gonna say the Cardinals is gonna put up 50 points in this game.
Woo! That's what I just said. That's what
I think, like you mentioned, there's offensive line issues that we see, but I think Kyler Murray got the speed to kind of make up for some of them issues. And then when Chris Murray do go up, first half, and they get to be passing, Chris Murray got Tre'Davious White and Murphy on the back end. So I see a lot of picks in this game. I see, a lot of passing. And I see Chris Murray putting up 50 on him, man. Chris Murray with the W on this one.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't know the Lions that well either, but he seemed like he really into the league. He's ready to learn. But you know what? I'm gonna ride that #1 defense of the Cardinals.
Yes, Lord.
Led by the big boy Marshall and Tre'Davious White on the outside. I'm taking the under. I think he's gonna control this game. He's gonna score real quick, get the ball, walk down the field, score again, get the ball, walk down the field and score again. Before you know, it's over. You're gonna have the Lions trying to get out of this game by running the ball. He's gonna dominate that much. You know, when you start running the ball because you don't want to get blowed out, that's the kind of game it's gonna be. So I'm gonna take that.
You going under?
I'm going under.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the next game, we got the Steelers versus the 49ers. The Steelers was 31st in defense last year. He was 31st in total offense last year and put up a measly 14.3 points a game. Now he has to go against the fourth best defense last year, the 49ers, managed by Bruce. Bruce also put up 25.6 points a game and was 23rd in total offense. Okay, Bino, how you see this game playing out?
I think this game gonna be under 56 points. And there's no slight to nobody. I just think that the Steelers play a real ball control offense. Like, I think they must be averaging at least 25, 30 minutes of possession time. Just how slow, how the pace that they move at, I definitely do have the 49ers winning this one, but I do have it under 46 points. And I think the user skills in this game is going to be the determining factor. I think the user skills of Bruce compared to the, skill in the Steelers are stark differences. And I just think, Bruce is definitely going to walk away with this one. But at the same time, Bruce didn't do too good last year. So I'm not about to give Bruce more than he deserved. I just know his history, his pedigree compared to that of the Steelers. And I definitely have Bruce winning this one. But I do think it's going to be under 56 points. There's some offensive power on the 49ers. But that doesn't mean the Steelers is incompetent enough to let it go. I just think he plays a slower game. So he has fewer opportunities. So I got this one going under 56 points for sure.
Okay, how about you, Solomon Kane?
Yeah, I agree with Bino, man. I think it's going to be under 56 points. I think the Steelers going to make a lot of turnovers. You know what I mean? I think Bruce going to have the ball pretty much, well, like you said, he do play kind of slow, so he might try to run the ball and milk the clock a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of control that clock a little bit to keep Bruce from putting up too many points. But I think Bruce going to take off early in this game. I give him a 21-0 start in the first half, and then maybe he might just, cruise on to victory in the second half, and probably finish the game 31-10, somewhere up in there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I give Bruce about 31 to the Steelers 10.
All right, I agree with that. I like the under as well. It could be a game that you put money on too, as far as the under.
Yeah.
To me, this is just my opinion. Like, you guys are taking risks. I got the Steelers getting shut out. I don't see no score.
Oh my God, damn! Not even 10
I see
points.
0 points. I see 0 points on the board. If Bruce mess up and fumble the ball, throw a pick six, miss a field goal, and put him in good field position, maybe that might work for the Steelers. But I see 0 points from the Steelers in this game.
Well, I know when I beat Bruce, he told me he was just playing around. He wasn't serious. So if he come in that game and he win, if he come in that game and he don't play around, I think he could put a donut. Yeah, it could be a donut. I give him 10 points.
You said 21-0 at halftime.
Yeah. It's a possibility. I was gonna give him 10, give him about 3 field goals, 9 points, somewhere up in there, man.
Maybe he might slip through on a kick return or something.
Yeah, man. It might
I
be,
don't see no offensive touchdown. I don't see no offensive touchdown. Zip.
Yeah. Ooh. No pick six or nothing?
Well, I meant pick six, no offensive touchdown.
No offensive. All right, I got it.
No offensive touchdowns from the Steelers. Against the number 4 ranked defense, and you only put up 14.3? Nah, it ain't going down.
Yeah, it's hard to score on Bruce, though.
That's what you bet your rent on right there. I like that, now that you broke it down like that.
Yeah.
8 points versus number 1, number 5 defense. You're right about
that. Yeah. Actually, number 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next game. We got the Browns and the Rams. The Browns was surprisingly was 15th in defense last year. But on offense, he put up 35 points a game, and he was 11th on offensive yardage. And as far as the Rams, he was 28th on defense. Another surprise. But on offense, he put up 26.4 points a game, and offensively, he was 18th in total yards. All right, Solomon McCain, how you see this game playing out between the Browns and the Rams?
Woo, man, I gotta go with over, man. I gotta go with over 50. Bro.
I smell it.
You're looking at one of the best passes in the DML. The receivers over there, that quarterback he have. He can run the ball, he can throw the ball. I like the way the Rams run the ball. I think he was leading in rushing last year. So I give the Rams about 21 in this game, 21 points, you know what I'm saying? And I think the Browns gonna score about 40, 45. Somewhere up in there. So yeah, I go with over, man.
All right, how about you, Bino?
Yeah, I would have to agree. I'm definitely going over, but I want the league to notice something. All right? Take some time, look at the Browns roster, check out his secondary. His entire secondary is under 5 years and younger. Wow. Like he has 97, 99, the linebackers, 97, dude 3 years in the game. So my man must got, he must got the blueprint, bro. He must know how to do it. I'm gonna have to hit you up in the DM after this, after looking at your roster. But I'm gonna definitely have to go over. I'm gonna have the Browns taking this W. I just think it's high-powered offense, like you mentioned. 2 99 overall receivers, one with 94 speed and 96 speed.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Man.
But like you said, though, Solomon, the Rams do got a good rushing game. So if you use it right and make the right pass, it could be a game. I just don't see it. Looking at the pedigree of these users. So I got the Browns winning over 56.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the over too. I like the over. Okay. I think Flair might throw a couple of pick sixes. I think Flair gonna score in this game though. I think Flair gonna score. I give him about 17 points or more. He's in balling a little bit better as of late. With the Browns, Browns about to put 50 up on him. It's gonna be 50 points. I got 50 from the Browns in this one. Maybe 21 from Flair. So it's another game I bet on to go over 56 points. Sure. All right, moving on to the next. We got the Colts and the Chargers. Last year, the Colts was 25th in defense, scored 22.1 points a game on offense, and he was 14th in total yards. Chargers was 24th in defense, but scored 35 points a game on offense and was 5th in total yards. Okay, Bino, how you see this game playing out?
I got this game over 56 points. I think the Chargers offense just overpowers the Colts roster. You got that young, I guess he's not a rookie no more, but he was pretty much the running back of the league, Kyle Alexander. You got some good pieces. Still got Claypool, another young cast like Forbes at the receiver. And I just don't see the competition on the other side of the ball for the Colts defense. I think the Colts, like you said, will score. You know what I mean? They're going to score because they have a very balanced team. I just see the roster at this point being the deciding factor. Not even the stick skills because they know each other very well. And by the way, this game might have a little bit more animosity. They'd be going off in the chat. So it might be closer than I would assume. But I got this game over 56 points and the Chargers taking the W in this one.
How about you, Solomon?
Yeah, I agree with Bino, man. I think it's going to go over 56. The Chargers are pretty solid user. I don't think did he make the playoffs? I don't know if he made the playoffs last year. I don't think he did, but he pretty solid.
Yeah, the Chargers were one and done. He made it.
Oh, he made it? Okay, yeah, I know it was kind of quick. But I know he can play, man. He's a pretty good user, pretty solid. I definitely I don't think the Colts are going to put up too many points in this game. It could be one-sided. The Colts got a pretty solid roster, but I think the Chargers, man, he turned up, man. He played pretty fast. He can pretty much throw the ball pretty good. Got some solid receivers over there. I think he's going to put up over 40 points in this game, man. I give the Colts about 17, somewhere up in there. But yeah, I think there's going to be an over. and I get a Chargers though, Dub.
It's gonna go way over.
Oh,
Way over.
oh,
This gonna be the highest scoring game of the week.
a donut?
Way over. No, ain't gonna be no donut.
Okay.
Way over. But I got both guys scoring 35 plus. It's going way over. I mean, man, I'm telling you, it's going way over.
Oh, wait.
Oh my goodness. But both of them might score more points than Expert gonna score on the Giants. They gonna be going at it.
Oh, man.
Hey,
be all
they
the
gonna
way
be sharing
lit,
chicken nuggets with everybody.
Dang, we're gonna have nuggets. We're gonna have a nugget buffet.
Yeah.
Chicken, Chick-fil-A. You know what
There
I'm
we
saying?
go.
By that Chris Murray.
They gonna be expensive for this one here. There's gonna be a lot of
man. Yeah, Chris
right.
Murray gonna hook us up. Yeah.
Moving on to the next game, you got the Vikings versus Seahawks. I'm not surprised at this. The Vikings was good in defense last year. On the offensive side of the ball, he was 28th in total offense and also put up 27.8 points a game. The Seahawks, another juggernaut from last year on defense, was 9th in defense. Put up 30.1 points a game, and he was 10th in total offense. All right, Solomon Kane, how you see this game playing out?
I see it going over 56. It's gonna be a pretty good one. If the Vikings can take care of the ball, which I don't think he turned the ball over too many times, but I get it. I think the Seahawks gonna pull it off. I hope he pull it off. But yeah, I think he gonna pull it off, man. The way that the Seahawks play, he played pretty good on offense. He got his defense pretty good, but I think I'm gonna say over, man. I get the Vikings about 28 to. I think the Vikings gonna probably put up around 20, between 21, 28 points. And I give the Seahawks maybe around 38, somewhere up in there, 38.
Woo.
You know,
Against the number 5th defense, man.
Yeah. I think the Seahawks can put together a nice drive, man. He can pretty much put together some good solid drives, man. I mean, he might take his time, you know what I'm saying, but he can catch you over the top with some deep balls. He got Metcalf over there, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, he got another receiver over there too. That's pretty good too, man. And if he catches slipping with them, he can take it for some big touchdowns. So if the Vikings slip up a couple times on defense, you know, I know he's been playing pretty good on defense. It's a new year, but I give the Seahawks, man, around 38, man, for sure.
All right, Bino. With these two top defenses, how you see this game going?
I see it going under 56 points. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, on my notes I had over, but when I take another glance at everything, I got it going slightly under. I think that, Solomon, you bring up some great points with the receivers that the Seahawks got in Metcalf and Tav. But what the Seahawks don't have is an offensive line. So they're not gonna be able to control the ball. Like the highest ranked offensive lineman is like 68. But I think that you know, I think he knows that. I think Vitamin knows that. And I think he's going to get the ball out quick. And I think with those receivers, it's going to be hard to stop. Then on the Seahawks defensive side, they got Jair Alexander. So whatever passing game that the Vikings wanted to employ, I don't think it's going to be as successful. So I got it going under 56, and I definitely have the Seahawks with the W on this one.
Absolutely.
All right, I see this game going under 2. And Solomon Kane said 31-10 a couple of times on previous games. This could be the game that I think might go 31-10. You know, so I mean, Vitamin will put 50 up on you if you let him. But I see this one going under. I'm gonna take it slightly under on this one here.
Yeah.
All right, going on to the next game. We got the Patriots versus the Jets, another divisional game. Last year, the Patriots was 10th on defense. The Jets was 26th on defense. Offensively, the Patriots scored 32.8 points a game and was 3rd in total yards. The Jets was 29.1 points a game on offense and was 17th in total yards. All right, Bino, it's another division game for you. How you see this game going?
Man, the Patriots walking away with a W. What you mean? I really do think I'm gonna win that game, man. I do think it's gonna be under 56 points. I'll tell you what, something about Marley, man. He plays me well every time. Like, he's one of those dudes who knows my tendencies. Like, you know what I mean? He knows these. I have to do a good job of not throwing this man the interceptions. I throw it right to him, every game that we play. So I got to tighten that up. I think the defense is going to be prime though, right? Outside of those picks, stopping the run. It's typically a real clean game, like 21-17. Sometimes he'll be kicking those extra field goals with 3 seconds left to kind of mess up my under prediction. But I think it's going to be under. And I'm not going to bet against myself. I got the Patriots winning that game. I think we added some pieces in the off season, like Chris Godwin. I think he's going to come up big for me. Also, some nice defensive pieces that's coming into play. So I like the Patriots, man, winning that game.
All right.
Under 56. Yeah.
Under 56?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about you, Solomon Kane? How you see it going?
I think it's gonna be under 56 too. Man, the Patriots solid, man. It's a division game. I don't really like saying in division games, man. Most division games, I think, be kind of tight, because they know each other over there. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, dude know what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he makes some mistakes and throw some picks over there. So, man, the Patriots got a good offensive line. I think if he get time to throw the ball to these receivers he got over there, man, I think he can turn it up, get close to about 30. I think he might put up about 35 looking at this team, man. He got some solid receivers over there, solid offensive line.
All right.
The Jets, he pretty good. He a solid user. I played him. I think me and him played last season. We had a real good game. He can make some mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But I got to get a Patriots this dub, and I think it'll be under, kind of close. I get the Jets about 21 points to be 30, maybe like 30 points, 31 somewhere up in there. You know what I'm saying? So it might be right under 56, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Man, this game ain't going to be nowhere near under. Nowhere.
You think it's going to be over?
I'm tuning in, and I'm going to watch y'all go up and down the field on each other's defense.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Ain't nobody stopping nobody in their game. Nobody. Yeah. This could get up there with the Colts and Chargers game. Ain't nobody stopping nobody in this game. Jets going to do what he want to do on offense, and so are the Patriots. I'm putting rent money on this. This going over.
Wow. Jalen Hurts going to do it? You think he's going to put it? You think he's going to put it through there?
They gonna do it. Hey, they gonna run the ball sometimes too. We're gonna see. I like the over. However it comes, it's gonna go over.
Yeah. He got a solid team too, man. He got some solid receivers over there too, man. Some solid receivers, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what that D line gonna do. We're gonna see if that D line can get at them pages, man. If they can make some stops, you know what I'm saying? We'll see if they can get to that quarterback over there. You know what I'm saying? It could be a close one, bro.
All right, moving on to the next. We got the Ravens and the Broncos. The Ravens had the third best defense last year. Broncos had the 17th best defense. Offensively, in terms of yards, Ravens was number one. They also put up 48.3 points a game. Broncos put up 36.6 and was 6th in total offensive yards. All right, you AFC. How you see this game playing out?
Well, I'm gonna just call this out right here. Bold prediction alert, right? This will be the AFC Championship matchup.
Oh man!
Call it right now. Put it
man.
out there. Yeah, I mean, Sweets has been on fire these last couple of cycles, these last couple of seasons, and we already know what Addy and them Ravens bring. But I definitely, this is the one you bet your rent money on, Schema, because this one is definitely going over, bruh. You got the best passes in the league. I actually had the unfortunate privilege to just play Addy in his preseason game, and even with a backup, he put up 400 yards on me. I'm talking about 60. Oh man, 400 yards, bro. So, I mean, I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game for sure. They both have very, very, very good and fast receivers. The one thing that the Broncos don't have is a mobile quarterback. Compared to Lamar Jackson, but you got Drew Lock who can make some evasive moves. I think this game is going to come down to the quarterbacks. I honestly think they both going to throw over 350 yards and 4 touchdowns, both of them. And I think it's going to be over for sure. But I got the Broncos. It's controversial, but I got the Broncos walking away with the W on this one. I think it's going to set him off right. might mess around and have a Patriots like undefeated season. That's my take on it, man.
All right, how about you, Mr. Solomon Kane?
Man, hold on, man. Bino, man. You say this the team is gonna be in the AFC Championship. Where them Patriots gonna be at, man?
Oh, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be knocking on the door. But if I ain't there, that's definitely gonna be the
All
one
right,
of the other two teams.
All right, that sounds better. If you not there, I got it, big dog. Hey, man, I'm rolling with the Ravens on this win, man. I think the Ravens gonna get the win. It's gonna be probably, I'm gonna say over, but I think the Ravens, his team, they both have solid teams, but I don't think the Broncos able to run the ball too well. Throwing the ball against Addy, he gonna be throwing the ball. The Broncos gonna be throwing the ball a lot in this game. That could be his downfall in this game. If he can't run that ball this game, I think it's gonna be a dub. The Ravens gonna get a dub, and then I think for sure the Ravens probably gonna put up about 38, 39, somewhere between 38 and 41 points in this game. I'll give the Broncos about 20, 21, somewhere up in that 25, 24 points. It's gonna be over, you dig? But I don't think the Broncos can run the ball too well, so that's probably gonna be his downfall in this game. So I give Addy the win in this game, and they're going over 56 points for sure.
All right. Now, me, I wouldn't bet on this one here. I think this has a chance of going under. I think both guys can come in knowing each other real well. Probably stay mistake-free. I mean, it is week one, so who really does play mistake-free in week one? Not too many teams.
Right.
But I think, we might see a little pun in this game. You know what I'm saying? Two good users. They always talk about how they quarterback, how good they play on the offense side of the ball, but nobody never really talks about the defense sometimes.
Right.
These guys know how to stop people too. So I'm gonna roll the dice, and I won't bet on it, but I'm gonna go under.
You gonna go under?
Yeah, I'm gonna take under.
Ooh, man, Addy known for putting up at least 40 plus, man. That's just what he do.
That's why I said I wouldn't bet on it, but we'll see what happens.
But the Broncos can play some solid defense, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He definitely play some solid defense.
All right, moving on to the next one. We got the Bucks and the Washington football team.
Oh, man.
The Bucks was 7th on defense last year, and the Washington team was 6th last year. The Bucks average on offense a whopping 39.1 points a game, was second on offensive yards. The Washington football team averaged a whopping 40.6 points a game and was 13th in offensive yards. How you see this one going out, Bino?
Man, this one is definitely going to be under 56 points. And I think the Washington football team is going to take the W. Two things. One, another bold prediction. This could definitely be a potential. Just won the Super Bowl, and the Bucks is in that conversation almost every year. But the Washington football team's defensive scheme is spot on. Like, I think we all know Bucks is a defense first kind of guy. When you look at his defense, bro, he don't have many holes on the line. You got Chase Young and another young guy, Brian Saxton, 94 overall, 26 years old on the line. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be hard to move the ball on the ground on the bus. And even when you do, I think we all know he the king of the hick stick fumble. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna make the Bucks one-dimensional, allowing the bus to basically kind of shadow and just kind of sit back and wait for the passes to come. And then on the offensive side of the ball, I think from history, from the last Madden 20 or Madden 19, I seen the bus. He plays with pace. He's gonna run the ball. You know he's gonna run the ball, and he's still gonna run the ball, and he's still gonna get the first down. And there's nothing you can do about it. So I got the Washington football team taking this game, and I definitely have it under 56 points. It's gonna be a defensive game. Like you said, the Bucks was number 7 in defense, but the Bus just won the Super Bowl, so I got the Bus winning. This game is under 56 points.
Okay, how about you, Solomon Kane?
Yeah, man, the Bus high, man. He up there on that high horse right now, man. He rolling, man. He ain't down no time soon, man. He been putting in work in the DML. He finally got him one, man. I think he gonna come in there and try to show people that, that It was real last year. It wasn't no fluke. You know what I'm saying? He did his work. Build that team up. He got them young D ends over there, man. I'm talking about he getting after the quarterback for real. You dig? So I think the Bucks gonna have they gonna have some work on their hands that night when they play. The Bucks pretty good. He got a good solid team. Got some good receivers over there. If he can get that ball out fast, you know what I'm saying, and don't make no mistakes and throw that ball to the bus, you know what I'm saying, because Bus will take a pick six back, you know what I'm saying, and you know how he do, man. He play off your mistakes, you know what I'm saying. So I think it might be under, man. Oh man, it's gonna be. Oh man, I say, yeah, it could go under, man. I think it can go under. I think it's gonna be a defensive game, but I think a lot of points gonna come off a lot of defensive turnovers. Defense, you know what I'm saying. It can be pick sixes, some fumbles. You know what I'm saying? Return to the house. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're gonna go under, man. You know what I'm saying? I give them up. I think Bucks gonna get the win though.
All right, my take on this game, I got it going over. I think Bucks been scoring a lot of points lately.
Yeah, he had
40.6 last year. Bucks 39.1. I think they're gonna pull out some new plays or whatever. I like the over 56 points. Way over.
Mm-hmm.
Way over.
Way over.
Might even get to like 75, 80 points.
I feel you.
Okay, the last game we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
I put my rent money on it, my car note on it, and my life on it too. We're gonna talk about the Raiders and the Bengals. Last year, the Bengals was 29th in total D. He put up 26.1 points a game. He was 8th in offensive yards. The Raiders was 23rd in defense last year. He put up 28.1 points a game and 16th in total yards. Okay, Bino, how you see this game playing out?
This one gonna go under, man. I think we all know the Raiders got that speed out there with Ruggs, but I think the Bengals are pretty balanced. So I think Taz gonna do a good job of limiting some of that because they in a similar conference, but I know they see each other more than others would. So I think that Taz will understand kind of what HBO wants to do. And I don't think the shot plays that HBO be calling will be as effective because he would know them. So I got this as kind of a low-scoring game. If I had to smack a number on it, I got the Raiders with like 30 and the Bengals are like 20. I got the Raiders winning, but this one is definitely under 56 points in my eyes.
All right. How about you, Solomon Kane?
Man, I got a feeling that this game gonna go over, man. I think Taz gonna come out and try to put his foot on his neck. You know how they do. Judging some games from the past, I didn't see Taz put up. I think I seen Taz one time, man. I don't want to lie, but I think it was around 75 or something like that. What it was?
Damn.
I forgot what it was. I think it was somewhere up in there, man.
Might have been 80. I think it was 80.
It was real high. I think it's gonna go over because HBO can put up. He can put up some points. I don't think Taz gonna let a lot of them deep balls get past him though. But I think it's gonna go. I think this game gonna be over, man. I just got a feeling that it's gonna be. I wanted to say under by a few points maybe, but I'm gonna give it over, man, for sure. Definitely gonna be over.
I got this one going way over too. This is another game that has a candidate of being the most points scored in a game, depending on how things go. Because these guys can throw picks too. So you get some red zone picks that can nullify your over. But I don't see that happen. I think it's going to be too fast. Because even with red zone picks, I think it's going to be too fast of a game for it not to go over. So that's another game I would definitely bet on. So if you had to, that's all the games we have for week 1. If you had to put together a 14 parlay for $100, Bino, what 4 games can you guarantee is going to go the way you called it?
Definitely the Patriots and the Jets. That's definitely one.
You got that going under, right?
Yeah, I got that one going under. I got the Ravens and the Broncos going over. That's definitely one to put my money on. I'm putting my money on the Steelers and the 49ers going under. And the last one, I got the Colts and the Chargers going over. Those are games I'm putting my money on that parlay.
Okay, that's your parlay. How about you, Solomon Kane?
Man, I'm trying to remember. I think the Cowboys. I can put my money on the Cowboys and the Giants.
That's over. Okay.
Definitely over. I can put my money on them Chiefs and Houston. That's going over. That's for sure. Them Texans. I mean, the Chiefs and the Texans. That's going over for sure. And I gotta go. How many games? That's 2 games. I gotta go with the Ravens and the Broncos. Man, I think that's gonna go over for sure. And the next game gonna be them Chargers and the Colts. Over. We can bet on that.
I think everybody want that one on theirs. You best believe it.
Yeah,
on my 14 parlay, I got Colts going over as well.
Yeah.
Another one I'm gonna have to go with. I like Dallas. I like Dallas and the Giants to go over.
Absolutely.
Okay. This Texas and Chiefs game, the more I think about it, the more I think about that game, it's tough to take it. Because when you got a defense like the Cardinals going up against the Lions, and then you got Seahawks, they play against another good guy like the Vikings. The question is, who can bring home the cash? That's the whole key. Who can bring home the cash? And you know what? This Panthers and Jaguar game. Panthers was 21st in defense. Can't take that. I got to go Bills and Dolphins. I got to go. Like I said before, over and over again in the beginning of the show. I like the Dolphins over for sure.
They played already. Matter of fact, I think the score just came in 37-29. Miami got the win.
Yeah, that's a win for me right there. Y'all call it.
So you had some money in your pocket right there, bro.
Yeah, you can add that right there. Yeah. And for my 4th game, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rely on Bruce to control the game. I'm gonna go 49ers under. That is 56 points. That's just too many points. You can probably go Steelers under in a lot of games with that, depending on who you play. So before we wrap up the show, anything else you want to talk about? Last minute words.
Well, how far y'all see y'all going this? How y'all think y'all season gonna turn out? Y'all think y'all making them playoffs? What y'all think?
Yeah, you can tell by the trades we made.
Yeah, I'll go first. I think I'm making the playoffs every year, but every year I'm on the couch. So I can have a winning record and still be on the couch, man. So I'm gonna try, but I don't. I like my chances, obviously, but if I'm looking at history, history don't really give me no confidence.
I feel you, big dog. I feel the same way, man. With these Bears over here, we up and down, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think we can win our division. My main thing is trying to focus on the division right now. Man, you in a tough division, Bino, man. I've been in a couple divisions like that. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? You never know how it's gonna go. Injuries can be, if they can get some injuries on them teams, Buffalo, a couple of them boys can go down, Dolphins can go down, man, and you stay healthy, you never know, man. But looking at my division, man, I think it's up right now. I know the Vikings kind of won it last year. I heard a couple people saying that we wasn't gonna be no factor. You know what I'm saying? So we just been sitting back, trying to build his team up, fill a few spots. We looking kind of weak right now, but I think we can kind of manage and maybe get something going this season, man. We had a good the end of our season last year. We won like our last 6, 7. So I think we can get in the playoffs this year, man. For real, I think we can get this division. You know what I'm saying? I know the Vikings looking on paper. If you're looking at the team, you're probably saying, man, the Bears don't have a chance. But I think we can figure out a way to outsmart them guys. They can try to slip through. You know what I'm saying? Try to get us a little spot in the playoff. Get a little luck going. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
On that. Yeah, I feel
you. Yeah.
I feel like, we've been to the playoffs 3 times, missed it 4 times. the trades I made, to bring in McLaurin from the Washington football team. Trades like that show you that win now mode for this particular season coming up. Win now mode. And we got some youth on our team too, but this is I brought over guys to help out in the backfield, so even that trade tells you that win now mode. So right now we're just gonna focus on this season, and don't take our eyes off the high stakes season, which is the big grand prize season. So that's how we feel right now this time. So we coming this year.
I feel
all right. Peace. We
for
out.
sure. For sure, later.